All right, boys and girls, so I know that in third grade you did stuff with measurement, but before you go out and you start measuring all of the things that are in the hallway for you to measure, I just want to do a really quick review. So you're going to be using two different tools today. The first one is a ruler, and we are going to be focusing on the inches side, which is the side with the red and white lines. Okay. The second one is our yardstick, and our yardstick has 36 inches. So these are the two tools that you're going to be using. On every single leaf, it asks you to measure something, and it tells you to either use the yardstick or the ruler. Okay. And I wanted to kind of show you how you know which one's better to use. So let's say I wanted to measure the length of my board here. Okay, I wanted to measure the green board. Now I'm going to look at this board and I'm looking at the size of my ruler and I'm thinking, I'm going to have to use this a lot of times. So right now I'm thinking that this is not going to be the best tool. I'm going to pick the tool that's going to be the easiest. So I am going to go with my yardstick. Now when I'm using my yardstick to measure my board, I'm going to put it at the base of what I'm measuring. And I can actually see that it doesn't go all the way to the top. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to put my finger where my my yardstick stops. And then I'm going to need to measure the rest of it. So that's an extra 4 inches. So I had 36 inches, and then I moved it and measured it an extra 4, which means altogether it is 40 inches long. So if one of my leaves were to say measure the board, I would be saying I use a yardstick and it is 40 inches. Now, let's say that I was measuring the length of my controller here. This is definitely better to use with my ruler. I don't need to use my yardstick. That would be way too large. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure it on the red side, and it is almost 5 inches, but it's not quite. What I want you to do is just to round up. It is close enough to 5 that if I were to answer it, I would say it's 5 inches. Just round up, okay? The long ones that are straight way in between my inches, so see between 2, between 3, there's one that's a really long line. That's my half line. And that's something that we should be able to use and that you probably used in third grade. So if something went right to here, I could say that it's 2.5 inches. We're going to do all of our measurement in inches today as it tells you to do on your graphic organizer. So what you're going to do is you're going to go find those leaves. You're going to go around the hallway and you're going to figure out which is the easier tool to use and then write down the measurement in inches. When you're done, you can scan that QR code and make sure that you're right. If you are right, go ahead and give yourself a star. And if you're not right, please fix your work. All right, so good luck and have fun.